Hey guys, this is like a follow-up, I guess, to the trapping video. Um, this right here is a long spring trap. It's mainly set in water, and it's for drowning, basically, because it added weight. And show you guys something. Oh, 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 oh! These don't hurt the animal. All it does is catches the animal and holds them in place. I bet that freaked a lot of you guys out, didn't it? See? Nothing. Not a Mark 1 on my hand. Now, you could get the bigger ones, and it's going to give you a little pinch. But these right here are just for catching the animal, just like these 1.5 Coil Springs. These are for setting on land, setting on water. You know, you dig holes, and if an animal gets trapped in this, they've got to. It's. Let me get down here, guys. See this? It's a swivel. The chain moves, so they don't. If their foot's in here, they're still able to move. It don't break their leg like a lot of people, like the old cartoons we used to see with the big bear traps, or the old movies that has the great big bear traps with the spikes. Those are illegal to use nowadays. These are humane. See, here in the state of Tennessee, if you're trapping on land with these, you got to have a rubber guard in here. And it just makes it a little more, it still holds them, but I don't know the difference, because I've had my hands in both, and it still just gives you a little nudge. What scares most people the most is it's springing shut on them. That's what scares a lot of people. But like I said, this is a long spring, and now this don't have no swivel to it. You could take this chain off and you could put a swivel on here. But this is mainly for muskrats and mink. You get them in the water, they fall off, they drown. This is for, you know, setting in on land or in the water for muskrat, mink, fox, you know, anything that can put their foot in this. I'm showing you these, but this right here kills. That will kill faster than that. These traps right here is a no-kill trap. It's just, it holds. And hold on, I got a call coming in. I'm trying to get rid of it. But it don't do no harm. It don't break legs. It don't. These traps right here don't break legs. They don't break the skin or anything, because you just saw, you know, I put my hand in that. Now, the bigger traps may give you a better pinch. You know, if you get these great big ones, I say they give a good pinch. But they don't break no bones or anything. These are your kill traps. These right here they're kill trap. They kill on contact. You know, like I said, that's a 110. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. I'm showing you guys, because I'm gonna talk about something here in a minute. This is a big 330. You get caught in that, you know. Canadian Prepper and another one of my subs asked about safeties on these. I'll do a video when it gets a little bit warmer, but these are your safety hooks. When you're setting them, always make sure these are secure, and always, let me see if I can find it. I had everything where I wanted it, but now I can't find the thing. My safety latch. Huh. But you want to secure. I wonder if my. Hold on, I'm looking. Oh, there it is, right by my foot. You know, when you set them, you put your safety on. That way, if it does expand, it'll go off on you. That right there catches it. But you always want to use your safeties here too. And when you go to set them, I'll do a video of it. I'm just trying to give you the basics of it, you know. But I just want to kind of show you guys. The reason I'm making this video, you know, I will use these traps quicker and more in a SHTF situation because they kill. I mean, they kill within seconds if they're caught right. The reason I will not use these on land is because if you set these and a raccoon or a fox or a coyote gets in these, or a bobcat, they get in these, they are there. They're moving around, they're making noise, they're drawing attention to themselves for other people in the area. Then you got to come up and dispatch them. And 9 times out of 10, the way you dispatch them is you shoot them with a .22. This will give you a way of trapping because it's keeping the animal alive. It is the animal's moving, making noise, you know, trying to get out of it, making a lot of noise. And if there's anybody in the area, they're going to come and they're going to investigate. They're going to see an animal in a trap. They're going to take... I'm sorry, my phone's messing up. They're going to take your animal, and they could possibly lay in wait for you to come back to see where else you have traps at. I hope I'm making sense. But these foothold traps, I would not set them in a SHTF situation because it's giving yourself away. I would go with the quick kill traps. I would set rat traps for muskrat and for squirrels before I would set these for bigger game. And because, like I said, you know, if you set these in the water, when you get them, they're gonna swim to the bottom. That's extra weight, and they're gonna drown. So setting in the water is not. They drowned. I mean, some people think that's animal cruelty, but you know, in a SHTF situation, you got to think: are you going to feed yourself, or are you worried about animal cruelty? You know, that's just a question everybody's going to have to face, and they're going to have to make that decision. But I'm just giving you some information here. Like I said, these I would use because they kill the animal quick, within seconds. You don't have to, you know, worry about them moving around. You don't have to worry about them creating noise or havoc in the area, trying to get out like they would in these footholds. Get online and go to some of these trapping videos and watch. you know, these trapping videos of how much movement and circles they make around when they get their foot trapped in here. You know, they're trying to get out. They're making noise. They're making a big circle. And that's going to let people know, okay, there's somebody in here trapping. They're going to have food. They got supplies. So leg hold, foothold traps, I would not use in a SHTF situation. The only way I would use these would be in water sets where when they get in there, it goes into the deep water, they drag it into the deep water, and they drown. They're not making a lot of noise. I would not use these on land, because if you use these on land during a SHTF situation, you are giving your game away. Basically, the game will be making noises. They'd be tugging on these, trying to get out, and people's going to see, they're going to hear, they're going to come and see. Again, these do not break animals' legs. They don't cut the animals. You saw at the beginning of the video, I had my hand in this. There's nothing wrong. There's not even a mark on my hand anywhere. These are just holding, and these are got swivels. So when the animal gets in this turns. So they're not getting their leg in a bind to break it. But the reason I made this video is, those right there I would use in a SHTF situation, because you can set them on land, you can set them in water, you can set them anywhere. You don't have to cover them or dye. Another thing with these, you have to dye them. There's a lot more work in setting these compared to those. Go to Sam Wood, go to MeatTrapper. They got great videos showing you how they set all these up out in the woods. They're professionals. I am not no professional. I am not an expert at trapping. I know a little bit of some, and I'm still learning. But go to those guys. They do it for a living. They got a lot of good information out there. And see the difference of setting these compared to setting those. It's a lot more work in setting these than it is setting those. When you set these, you go, you undo the animal, throw them in your pouch, reset them, and go. These, you got to dispatch the animal, then you got to clean up the area, you got to reset them, dirt hole. It's a pain. And like I said, these are going to give your trapping away because of the animal making so much noise and trying to get away, and an animal sitting there in the trap, and if there's somebody else comes and sees that animal, they're going to take that animal, they're going to shoot that animal, then they're going to see your trap, and they're going to know you're in the area trapping. Those, they don't see the animal because the animal's dead. They're going to walk right past that if you got it camoed good enough. I hope you understand where I'm going, where I'm going. And these right here, in order not to lose them, you take some paracord, or you could take bank line, tie this onto there, and then run the line to your belt and tie it on there. That way, if you move away from the trap and you forget to take your safety off, you move the trap with you. You don't lose it. If you're going to order these, I'd order 2 or 3 of them. Have extras. That's what I'm doing. But I hope this is just a basic, the basic of why I will not use these in a SHTF situation. Sorry the video is long. I can talk more about this, but I just see, and another right here, this swivels too. If you tie this off after you set it, you tie this off, this is going to move, this is going to move. It's not going to break a animal's leg or anything like that. We used to watch all the cartoons and all the old trapping shows, westerns at trappers, those great big giant traps, people getting their legs caught in there, You know, these don't do that. These do not do that. Those, if you get your arm or your foot caught in there, you're in deep trouble. If you're by yourself, you're in trouble. But I hope this gives you a little bit more information about trapping, and the best thing to use in the best traps to use in a SHTF situation will be your conibears, because like I said, they're quick kill, and your rat traps, because those are quick kill. Squirrels, muskrats, mink, weasels, kills them dead. Well, I don't know about mink, but I do know about muskrat and weasels. They kill these, and squirrels. These, if you're going to, like I said, water set only. Set them in the water so that way they can fall in, deeper into the water and drown, dispatch themselves. I would not set these on land during a SHTF situation. But any questions, leave them below and I'll try to answer them as best I can. Like I said, you want to go to like Sam Woods Outdoor or the MeatTrapper. They cover a lot more. They got a lot more experience in this, and their videos are full of information. But I hope you enjoyed it. Again, nothing wrong with my hand, where I put my hand in the trap. But leave your comments below, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye for now, guys.